Tom, thank you. Let's bring in Noel Phillips, who's outside the Foreign Office for us this morning. Noel, what are we hearing from the FCO?
Well, this is a huge sense of relief for those 83 British nationals, but the Foreign Office has stressed this has been a massive operation, getting a plane into Wuhan, the city at the centre of this outbreak. We don't know how many other British nationals remain in Wuhan. We obviously know 83 have made that flight. Many have criticised the government for their response being simply too slow. Some have told Sky News, speaking to Sky News over the last couple of days, some have said they've had their bags packed, waiting, to be rescued. But we now know that plane has left, and there are many other British nationals left in Wuhan. It's worth pointing out that the Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab he's stressed that his ministers here and the department has been working very hard to get those British nationals back home. He said in a statement this morning, "We know how distressing the situation has been for those wanting to leave. We've been working round the clock to clear the way for a safe departure. The welfare of those trapped and public safety have been our overriding priorities." And we've been hearing from passengers on that plane. Many say they were not given enough notice to pack their bags and to leave. We know Wuhan is a city that is on lockdown. It's home to 11 million people. And as Tom has been saying, it's a city that is pretty much come to a standstill. So it's been incredibly difficult for those British nationals to get to the airport and to make this flight. So I think this is a very complex mission for the Foreign Office, which obviously will be ongoing because there are more British nationals who will need to be, who will need to be taken out of Wuhan. But it's worth also pointing out that the Chief Medical Officer has risen the risk level from low to moderate. They say the government should now be prepared for all eventualities.
Noel, thank you. Dan Whitehead joins us from RAF Brize Norton. Dan